What's up, guys? Christian here with a new deck profile for my top 8 ARG Easter Extravaganza Mecha Frieza GT deck. I feel very happy and lucky that I got that far, but, let's get to the deck profile then. We got a nice playmat and pin also for our rewards. We got this nice looking pin and this nice playmat, So, of course, our leader is Frieza. Turns and then awakens to Bionic Strike Mecha Frieza. In my opinion, broken leader in this format. You pay a life to cast it reduces the cost of your extra cards by 1. If it goes to 0, you can play that card for free. Flip them over, draw 2. And then same skill, but now it's pay a life and reduce that extra card by 2. And if it's reduced to 0, it becomes a free card. And you attack and draw a card with it. Starting off with our red cards, we have 3 copies of Victorious Fist Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku. EX Evolve for 1 red, discard card from your hand, place this on top of a 5 or more Goku GT, and he has double strike auto once per turn. When this card attacks, restand it against plus 5,000 power, and it's very good. It kills your opponent and ends games. Basically, this is what this card is. Then we're going to bring out 2 copies of Broken Limits of Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku. EX Evolve for 1 red, discard card from your hand. Evolve this on top of a 4 or more Goku GT. Auto. When a card attacks on your field, this card gains plus 5,000 power. If this card gets to 40,000 power, this card gets triple strike. And this also kills your opponent very easily, if your opponent lets you, basically. Then we run good old Son Goku here at 4 copies. Determined Super Saiyan Son Goku. Woo! So he has crit and permanent. If your life is at 4 or less, increase the energy of this card by 2. So on the field, this card becomes a 5, which lets you evolve into your 6 drops, which is very good. And this is your primary target, and he will always be basically the guy who gets you to your win con. Alright, then we run 4 copies of Combination Attack Pan. So this one, permanent, if you have a Son Goku GT or a Trunks GT with 25,000 or more power in play in your battle area, you can play this card from your hand without paying its energy cost. So you can play this for free. Active main, once per turn, choose up to 1 Son Goku GT or Trunks GT in your battle area, and it gains plus 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. So this basically just makes your dudes bigger, and that's pretty much it. And then you can just use this for comboing or attacking, Alright, then we run 3 copies of Fearless Pan. This card has Blocker Barrier, which is a new skill from Cross Worlds. This card can't be chosen by its skills of your opponent's cards, which is very good. Auto, when you play this card, choose all of your other red leader cards and red battle cards. They gain plus 5,000 power and double strike for the duration of the turn. So for that 1 turn, you're gonna go very aggro, and hopefully this is your win turn. So otherwise, you'll probably be blocking and trying not to die the next turn. Then we run 4 copies of Grand Tour Spaceship. Active main, look at up to 7 cards the top of your deck and choose 1 Son Goku GT, Trunks GT, Pan, or Jiru with 15,000 or less power in play, then shuffle your deck. So basically, with Mech Frieza, Awaken, cast this for free and play maybe one of your big dudes and try and get more field presence or more cards to get you to win the game. Then we played 4 copies of Pint-sized Warrior Son Goku. So auto, when you play this card, look at the top 7 cards from top of your deck, choose up to 1 red Son Goku GT from among them, and add it to your hand. Then shuffle your deck. So basically, your searcher, like in any other deck, you know, everybody has like probably a 1-drop that searches things. So yeah. And our last red card is Rushing Warrior Pan. So auto, when you play this card, choose up to 1 of your red leader cards or red battle cards. That card gains plus 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. And whenever you come up with this card from your field, you draw 1 card. Now for our yellow cards, I run 3 copies of Explosive Spirit Son Goku. So this little dude has blocker and barrier. Auto, when you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO that card. Auto, at the end of your turn, switch this card to active mode. So basically, if you can play this out, you kill a dude. Great. Then we run 4 copies of the most MVP card in this deck. Unwavering Solidarity Shugesh, or however you say it. It's a super combo card. Auto, when you combo with this card, if your leader card is yellow and your life is at 4 or less, this card gains 10k and combo power for the duration of the turn, and choose up to 1 Saiyan from your hand with energy cost of 3 or less and play it. So this card makes the whole deck pretty busted, you gotta say. So yeah, that's that. I run 4 copies of Planet Vegeta. We only really use this card for 1 skill only, and that is for auto. When this card is placed from your battle area, choose up to 1 Saiyan with energy cost of 4 or less from your deck and add it to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. So basically, the part where it says auto, standard, all your great apes, irrelevant. We just play this just to search for Saiyans. That's it. Then I run 2 copies of Flying Nimbus. So this little dude, counter attack, negate the attack, then you may place 1 yellow card from your hand into the drop area. If you do so, your opponents can only attack 1 or more time with battle cards for the duration of the turn, which is great. Then I play 2 copies of Bad Ring Laser. This card is also an MVP in my deck. It's won me games. It just wins games, man. May be bad, but it wins all the time. So basically, a counter. So place 1 yellow card from your hand into the drop area when you play this card to counter the counter. Hey, very basic. And finally, our blue cards. 4 copies of Encouraging Presence, Monaka. Active main, your leader gains double strike, then you draw 1 card. And Senzu Bean. I don't think I need to go over this one, but active main, choose up to 1 of your cards, and it gains plus 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. Then choose 2 of your energy and stand them. So that's what Senzu Bean does, if you did not know. And of course, no tournament deck is complete without a sideboard. So let's go through that also. Run 3 copies of Cold Bloodlust. Basically pay 1, negate the card skill that's being played. Then I run 3 Crusher Ball. Pay 1, rest the battle card that's being played. Another Bad Ring Laser. And I also play another Flying Nimbus. Foil. And just to fill out the sideboard, just because, and maybe because it would have been useful, maybe 2 copies of Pride and Justice Toppo, just because. Let's go over this card quickly. Counter attack, play this card and negate the attack. Permanent, if your opponent leader card has 50 or more power, reduce the energy cost of this card by 2, so you pay 2 for it instead of 4. And auto, when this card kills your opponent's battle cards, switch this card to active mode. You know, sadly, this card would have never seen the light of day in my deck, but I still put it in there as filler. So that's my top 3 deck profile. If you enjoy this deck profile and want to see me play with this deck, which I'll probably still do anyway, make sure to hit the like and subscribe. Also visit our Discord because we also have a link in the description below. Join us, talk Dragon Ball Super or other card games you like. And of course visit our wonderful Instagram. We've posted a few videos and pictures during ARG Easter Eggstravaganza. And yeah, that's it. I got top 3. I'm going to Philly and I guess I'll see you guys there if you go to Philly in August. So see you next time. Bye bye.